Hello again, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're all well. Okay, so back in the Paris 1-to-1 scale of Euro Truck Simulator 2, or the other way around. And what I've done is I've actually bought this. So we've got a Mercedes-Benz Axle. And yeah, so I got a loan for 100 grand. Downloaded this mod. And yeah, so I'll quickly show you it. What? Okay, well, anyway, I bought one of these, did it up, and it wasn't too much. Right, so let's try and find a job. So job market, freight market. Ah, that's a bit of a problem, isn't it? Okay, nothing there. We'll just take this then. And how far is that? Not too far. So we'll take this one. 9 minutes. Perfect. Okay, so I just took the truck round to make sure it was all working alright. I didn't do the mirrors. So we do have smoke. This is the inside. So yeah, pretty standard. But I do like this mod. I like it a lot. I just wish that you could do more with it. So yeah, here we are. Indicators all work. The windows go up and down. It does actually have slightly tinted windows, which I like a lot. You can have them fully tinted, but I thought I'd just go for these ones. Right, okay, so we've got, I think it was 390 horsepower or something like that. But let's go pick this job up. Yeah, so no built-in GPS on this, which is fine. I don't actually know what kind of year these were. We're going to ignore the red light. So sorry if that angers everyone. But obviously some people haven't got all the time in the world. So yeah, I'll try and keep my recordings a little bit more easy for them. Right, so let's sort the map out. There we go. Yeah, so it's a nice mod. Free, of course. When we get there, I'll connect the trailer. And then I'll sort the mirrors out. So I'm not allowed to buy a trailer yet. And I should have looked up, I should have googled what them little trailers are called. They're short and they're for like city deliveries. Urban trailers maybe? I don't know, I can't remember. Right, a little bit of a frame rate drop then. Back up to 55. And yeah, I'm going to be speeding a bit because like I said, people haven't got all the time in the world. So I'm not flooring it. We've got a lot more to give than we are at the moment. Yeah, but it's quite nice inside. I did watch a review, a real life review on Mercedes Axles, and I remember it really clearly, except from who did the review, but yeah, it gave him a bad back. So yeah, lovely to look at and everything, but yeah, apparently not that comfortable. But then it's subjective, isn't it? So yeah, some people, it's like with beds, some people like rock hard mattresses and some people like really soft. So people's comfort, yeah, varies massively. Right, so almost there now. I still haven't got an 8 high, unfortunately. I need to have a look at modified gear boxes that would just work on everything. Right, so we missed the turning. Off to a great start. So let's see if I can spin it round in here. I will be able to because it's actually parking. Right, got a Renault over there. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull up next to this for a second and pop you on pause and sort the mirrors out so I don't have to mess around so much. That'll do. Right, back in just a moment. Okay, sorry about that. So that's all done now. Okay. So let's go and pick up this trailer. And again, I should have just quickly Googled what that kind of trailer was called, shouldn't I? Anyway, it doesn't matter. My subscribers are used to me forgetting stuff and being useless. because I'm only a tiny channel, so I'm allowed to be that way at the moment. Right, here we go. Well, this would be quite a difficult one to get into fully loaded, wouldn't it? Because you'd have to stop at that gate for it to open. Oh, we missed the marker, didn't we? So let's go back and select the job quickly. I'm not used to it. That's the trouble. Right, here we go. I do wish that you could accept the job anywhere, because when you're playing online, everyone just stops at that point, and it's really annoying. Okay, right, we'll go for this one. Yeah, it'd be really nice that wherever you were in the yard, you could open up that dialogue, because then people would be realistic and they'd like pull over near an office or whatever. Right, anyway, let's stop moaning and let's get connected. Yeah, so this gearbox, it seems very low ratio, but that's right, I'll get used to it. Have we got a reverse high? We have, okay. Yeah, I quite like the sounds on it, on this mod. I hope you like it too. I like everything about this mod, really. I just wish there was a little bit more personalisation. Something I want to check, does the 24 volt thing go off when I... It doesn't, okay. That's me being really picky. Okay, so let's sort the map out again. And let's go. Our first load. So yeah, obviously we do have that massive loan now, but that shouldn't be too much of an issue. And yeah, obviously as I'm recording this, I don't know whether yeah, people want a series on this map. There we go. Right, let's see what we can put away instead. We can, up to 5th. Right, let's get going. Yeah, so I hope you're all well, hope you're all having a good one. Yeah, I'm quite a fan of Mercedes, especially kind of, well, older ones now, I can say. Not so much the newer ones. But I think it's just because they're so out of, like, my price range. You know, like, they're just too much. But then all cars are too much now. They really are. Okay. Nice Beamer. Let's try not to write it off. Okay, so I've got to be careful with that lamppost, so I'm going to try and use more of a road. Oh, no, we haven't got a mirror up the top there. And yeah, in this, yeah, we hit it. Okay, so we'll look that way and pretend that nothing's happening. No, I'm not going to try and get away with it. We hit it. Yeah, you'd need that mirror doing this kind of delivery. And obviously we didn't really need to come up here, because we could have stayed on that main road and then cut across. But until it gets really stupid, I'm just going to stick to GPS. I wonder if you can knock the motorbikes over. Probably find out in a few minutes. Yeah, there's so many blind spots in lorries. And that's something that I really do think Renault got right. So Renault used to put the front mirror in the middle of the windscreen. And obviously that means that right-hand drive, left-hand drive is the same. And I really did like that. I thought it was perfect. Okay, up here. And I have got traffic on, but for some reason, just haven't seen any yet. But I'm sure it'll come in. I I thought I just heard a car alarm going off, but couldn't see anything. Don't think we hit anything. There's nothing to hit at that point. Right, into first. We do have a crawler gear as well. Messed this up, and I completely. My perspective was shot, or something that rhymes with shot. That'll be alright. Okay. Yeah, I hope that yeah, people want a series on this, because I do think it'd be quite a challenge. I've got damage on as well, so when I first picked this up, I just wanted to check that it actually all worked and everything. And when I came out of the yard, I think we got 2% damage, which was annoying, but it's just the way it goes, isn't it? And I've left it in kilometres an hour because, yeah, it really angers some people that I drive with miles per hour. But yeah, it's just what I'm used to. Even when I used to go abroad, I never used to switch the speedo over to kilometres, because I used to have a heart attack. Like, I always used to have the digital speedo on in the dash. And has this got it? No. But I always used to have the digital speedo on, and then I'd come back to the UK and be driving along, and it'd say that I was doing like 90, and I'd crap myself momentarily. Right, there's a little bit of a glitch there, so there was vegetation coming up through the ground. You just see it in the mirror there. So yeah, I will point out little bugs that I notice. It's not going to be perfect because it wasn't a paid mod. So yeah, fair play. They've done a really, really good job. Or he, whatever it is, I don't know whether it's a single person or a team. But yeah, we need to accept that it's not going to be fully polished because they're not earning loads of money out of it. Not earning any money out of it, I don't think. So yeah, it's amazing really, isn't it? And my goodness, how long would this have taken? Okay, so we're going off here. I will try and look out for landmarks as well, but I don't really know Paris. Okay. I really need that front mirror. Wait, I don't know how close we are to that. Go over a little bit more. Up, that was just up the curb. My goodness. That's not going to work. So let's try and get the front just past that. Yep. Oh my. Okay, and then pivot point when it's past that car. Yep. Okay. Much, much less stressful than doing it in real life, because I can do what I want on here and the police aren't going to be after me. Right, over we go. Yeah, lots of right angles on here, aren't there? So what I should be doing, if I was playing this off camera, I'd be yeah, choosing my route a little bit more wisely, and we'd also get there a lot quicker, because obviously all this is taking a long time, whereas if we're just stuck to the main road, because we're still 7 minutes away, which is like real life time. So we're too far away to be driving down these little back streets because we're nowhere near it. Okay, and that's another glitch. So the cars do seem to be kind of levitating a little bit as well. Okay, we hit that van. So drive away. Quick as you like. Didn't see a thing. Way too fast again. Because I don't know what's around. So I did a delivery in Bath before, and my goodness, that stressed me out. So Bath in the UK, because all the cars. Okay, well, you all saw it. All the cars around there were like Bentleys and really, really expensive, and it was kind of like this, like just swerving backwards and forwards, trying not to lose my company 700 grand for tapping a car. And they're all parked like bloody morons as well, so just goes to show that if you've got the money, it doesn't mean that you're a good driver, does it? Okay, right, so yeah, we'll go up here. It's a little bit narrow, but oh, right, so it seems that you can't knock the motorbikes over. So if someone's got a car that's worth more than the house that I rent, I probably won't like them. So yes, the blue car, that was on purpose. Because I can do it on this, because it's just a game. Oh no, lots of graphical glitches. Still though, so this is like the third episode kind of thing, isn't it? And I'm still enjoying it. So even with these little graphical glitches, my graphics card is all up to date and everything, and all my drivers for everything else is up to date. So I'm not sure why that's happening, but I'm still enjoying the challenge. Because like I said, Euro Truck, as it comes out the box, is just a little bit too straightforward and simple. There's a few semi-difficult deliveries, but like compared to some of the deliveries I've done in real life, they're nothing. Right, so I've got to go straight out here. Right, let's see what happens with this truck. Straight out, because otherwise the pivot point's gonna take that car, so we should be alright there. Yeah, so obviously we've got overhang at the back, so as we turn, the back end is going to swing out, so that's what I was worried about there. And that's how we got that van that I hit a few minutes ago. Right, Jolly's in town. Yeah, so this bit here, it looks like if I went straight up, I'd be able to cut a lot of the nonsense out. But let's go the way... Jesus. Let's go the way GPS says. God, this isn't going too well, is it? Is this lorry jinxed? Has it got the jolly jinx? I'm only joking, it's just bad driving. That's all it is. Yeah, so we're going up a narrow street now. I think we would have been better off going on a bit of a detour. Even though this feels like a bit of a detour, doesn't it? Okay. Okay. Careful of the cars, owned by ordinary people. Yeah, I wouldn't actually have one. Even if I was, like, mega wealthy, I wouldn't have something like that. A car I'd really like is an older XJ8. And not even the R, just the XJ8. Perfect. They were amazing. And I've driven a few of them. The XJ6 was alright as well, but it's just like, yeah, child V8 win. Right, here we go. Yeah, shame you can't zoom in a little bit more on the map. There's probably a mod that I could use for that though. And then we'd be able to plan the routes a little bit nicer. Yeah, because I don't know what's going to happen up here. All of the driving, all of the exploring that I've done on this map has been in the episodes, except from that first journey that I did. And when I bought this, I just drove up to a roundabout, back again, and then brought you in for this episode. So I don't know any of these roads, genuinely. But I know that we're inflicting quite a lot of damage on them so far, aren't we? I should really be having a tally going of how many cars I've hit. I think it might be 4. But, yeah, I might be wrong. Okay, up on the curve again. Yeah, there does seem to be some issues with graphics. But it doesn't seem to be affecting the frames, which is the main thing, I suppose. Way too fast, just doing it for YouTube. Okay, this looks fun. Oh, that's right. And obviously I'll be bang on my mirrors as well, but some people have said that it's given them motion sickness where I've got the head tracking on, but unfortunately I love the head tracking so much that I can't go back to using the mouse. I just can't do it. It feels like the game is 100, maybe even 1,000 times better with head tracking, so I am really sorry if it gives you motion sickness, but it improves the game so much, in my opinion. Especially if it's free, because I can't afford the tow bill or the other one. That's way out of my price range. Okay, so it looks like OST. It looks like if we go up here, it'll make it easier to park. Okay, so we've got to be careful of that concrete bit, so I can't cut in too much. And into first. Okay, that should be alright. Right. And then back we go. I thought them wheels turned at the back then, but luckily they didn't. Do you all know I hate rear wheel steer? Okay, and we're just dumping this trailer off, so I don't have to worry about being straight. And done. Okay, so 686. I can't remember how much the loan is, but on this, before I forget, so on this, where it's a 1-to-1 scale map, obviously you pay the loan back slower, don't you? Because the time is actually the time. Right, so they don't have any jobs. I had a bit of a brain freeze then. Yeah, so you pay the loan back every literal 24 hours. Yeah, so I am going to have to try and figure something out with this. Oh my goodness. Oh, come on. I don't know a way around it. Right, so we're just going to take that. Because why not? Motor oil. Okay. Right, so a little bit of driving without a trailer, but I can't really do much about that, can I? Right, I certainly don't have to be using all the gears now. Okay. Right, turn the engine brake off. Let's go for it a bit. Oh god, we're 17 minutes away. Right, let's do some stupid driving then. Show you what Jolly's made of. My goodness. It's such a realistic game that this is actually quite tense, especially when that happens. Yeah, I don't really jump scare in games. Oh no. Come on, game. Well, mod. Sell yourself. I don't really jump scare in games, but the jump scare that I did have was actually on this game. I can't see where the road is because of the glitch. Don't know what I'm hitting. Right, so up here. I don't think there was anything actually there. Oh, that's a shame. So maybe it's just this part of the map or something, I don't know. So, I do have all of the DLC for this game, so it's not any of that that's causing it. Nice little Volvo there. Yeah, so I think they say it will work if you don't have all the DLC, but you'll get lots of graphical glitches. Because, yeah, the assets are used from the map DLCs. Oh, it seems to be getting worse, doesn't it? My goodness, I'm driving way too fast. But kind of enjoying it. Easy. That was a curb. I think we'll hear the horns going off if I hit something. And in a minute, I'm probably going to pause and I'll see you at the collection place. In fact, what time are we at? 28 minutes. We haven't really got time to do much of a delivery anyway. So let's just see whether getting away from that area fixes the glitch. Kangoo. My goodness, we locked up a bit there. Oh. Ballarded myself. Yeah, we're going back on ourselves, so the routing is very strange on here. So okay, well, I'm going to see whether we can just drive through that, because that's weird. Let's see what happens. Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, so I think if I'm doing a series on this, I think I'm going to have to be a little bit wary of bits like this, because am I going to even be able to here? Yeah, so obviously that's a little bit silly, isn't it? And this is the latest version of the map as well. Yeah, I don't think any of the mods I'm currently running would be causing that kind of issue. Okay, we won't hit all of them, but... yeah, I think that if you can afford a car like that, you've done a lot of people out of money. That's how I see it. So, one of my old bosses used to pay us nowhere near what we were kind of due. And yeah, one of them had an Aston Martin DB9 race edition something, and was always bragging about it. But yeah, we had to buy our own uniform, and yeah, we weren't paid the hourly rate that we should have been paid. He always expected you to do favours for him. So yeah, I was glad when I didn't work for him anymore. And another one of my bosses had a Bentley, and I asked him once for for £10 extra a day. And yeah, he said that he couldn't afford it. And when he said that, there was obviously his Bentley there. He also had a Mercedes G-Wagon, and the day I asked him, the Mercedes G-Wagon had the trailer on the back with his brand new jet ski, and he said that he couldn't afford a tenner extra a day. Yep. Times are tough, and you can only afford a G-Wagon, Bentley, and a brand new jet ski. Okay, so we are still getting these glitches, which is such a shame, because it's such a good map. So much time and effort's gone into it, so I don't know what's causing that. It might be something to do with my computer, but it might not be. Need to go up there. There we go. Yeah, so I'm going to find somewhere to pull over. Oh, we are actually here now. Right, so we'll connect it, but I'm not going to be able to deliver this, obviously, in this episode. We're at 32 minutes. Okay, so let's select it. Freight. This one. And let's change that quickly. Just seeing if there's any shorter trailers so I can give one a try. Yeah, I've never driven one in real life. The little urban ones or whatever they're called. Actually, let's have a look at this. Yes. Okay, so let's give this a try. It's probably around the same size, if not a little bit smaller. Or shorter, I should say. Let's just make sure that there isn't something in between. No. Yes, let's give one of these a try. In black, so it matches the Mercedes. Okay. Right, there it is. Yeah, I will say, so that boss with the Bentley and all that, he did actually give in and give me the pay rise, because, yeah, I was persistent. That same day, he told me to go and see him at his house. I was persistent and proved my point. So yeah, I did get there eventually, but shouldn't have to beg. And you shouldn't be lied to. Right, that gate's not going to open, is it? Yeah, I have had bosses before with companies that are almost sinking, and yeah, one of them in particular, his company was going to go under because kept getting really bad labourers who were doing awful jobs and hiding how bad the jobs were, and he was paying them good as well. But yeah, we kept getting called back to properties and stuff to rectify the issues, and because I had lots of respect for him, when his company was taking a dive, I took over a few bits and helped him, yeah, sort it out. So I'm not evil, And I didn't mind him getting rich because, yeah, he was a decent person and he paid us properly as well. So you got paid for what he thought you were worth that day. So if you had a bad day, but still turned up and still did your best, you'd get a mediocre wage. But if you went in and, yeah, put lots of blood, sweat and tears into your work, you got a really, really good wage at the end of the day, paid in cash, which was even better. So yeah, well, I always try hard at work. I was, yeah, pleased to work for him because you were respected. Okay, so how far away is this delivery? 12 minutes, yeah. So we won't be able to make this delivery, but it's nice to see this little trailer. I mean, it's not that little, but it is smaller than the trailers that I meant, I think. The little urban ones. But I think the truck looks nice as well. Anyway. Right, probably can't take a shortcut. Bombing along, 50 and a 30 mile an hour. Oh God, we're going up here. If I'd have just driven past, people would have thought that I was just avoiding a difficult road or whatever. Right, up the curb. That'll be alright. Oh, them hazards are going off already. Nowhere near it. Yeah, and you could probably cut the delivery times massively by planning your own route. So, what's going on here then? Because it says that we've already... Oh, I don't know. I don't understand this. I think that would have been a massive shortcut if we'd have just come up here. And obviously, if you did the same as me and yeah, got a loan on a truck like this, leveled up a little bit, then you'd be able to buy a short trailer. And obviously another loan will become available at some point. And yeah, where it works off 24 hours, you'd never really pay the loan back, do you? The money that you could earn during that time is immense. Right, so we're on some kind of lump here. I didn't crash, but yeah, there's some kind of weird lump. Is it a speed bump? I did notice that. Yeah, it is. I did notice that in the first episode, and it feels like you're crashing, but it's just a speed bump that you can't see. The draw distance is right up as well, by the way, so it's not the draw distance that's causing it. It's such a shame. Oh, why is that so high up? I can't see what's going on. Okay, so if anyone's using this map mod and yeah, they've experienced this and they know a fix, please do let me know, because it wouldn't only help me out, it'd help anyone out that's watching this considering it as well, because this isn't really selling it, is it? I'm not doing this on purpose. I'm not looking for roads with glitches, just following the GPS. And if the maker of this ever watches it, you've done an amazing thing here, but yeah, I don't know what this is all about. Oh, this is tight. We'll just chug through there full speed, why not? And also, whenever anyone helps out on the channel, I always give credit, so I'm not going to do an episode and say, oh look, I fixed it all, it was this, that. Aren't I clever? I'm not like that at all. I always give credit where it's due, so it'll get you a shout out. Okay, so this should be much easier with tiny little trailer. Right, that was bouncing off that, we didn't hit anything. Okay, so into first. And obviously we'll swing round easy. So I don't know whether you could avoid going up on the curbs with a trailer this short. Might be possible. But I really do wish we had that mirror at the front. I didn't delete it. Or if you've got this map and there's specific areas to avoid, I'd also like to know that, please. If there's a particularly glitchy bit. Okay, up there, why not? And what time are we at now? 41 minutes, Jesus. Yeah, so I'm going to have to pull over. So where can I stop? What's that question mark over there? Recruitment agency. We'll just pull over here. That wasn't very convenient, was it? Anyway, right, so yeah, I need to end the episode because it's gone way over. So, thanks for joining me, everyone. I do really appreciate each and every view. And if you've liked this, please feel free to join me in the next one. So, cheers everyone, and bye for now.
Platform 17 of the 1832 South Central service to Brighton, fast to East Croydon, then Red Hill, Gatwick Airport, Three Bridges, Waltham, Haywards Heath, Wimblesfield, Burgess Hill,